Okay, let's jump right into the latest announcements from pharmaceutical giant Lupin. If you follow the pharma sector at all, you know that strategic pivots are, well, they're everything. But what we're looking at today, it isn't just a gentle pivot. No, it's a highly aggressive, deeply calculated blueprint for massive revenue generation. We're going to break down the key data points from their recent corporate announcement to really understand their strategy, the methods they're using, and the incredibly tight timeline they've set for themselves.
So, Lupin is targeting an aggressive $100 million mark. Just let that number sink in for a second. $100 million. And we aren't talking about their entire global pharmaceutical operation here. We're talking about a specific targeted scale-up for just one singular division of their business. In the cutthroat world of pharmaceuticals, crossing the $100 million threshold for a specific portfolio, that is a formidable benchmark. It signals maturity, deep market penetration, and honestly, some serious operational muscle.
Which begs the question, how on earth does a pharma giant actually hit a financial target this ambitious? I mean, you don't just snap your fingers and magically generate $100 million in a brand new revenue stream, right? It takes a hyper-focused strategy. A goal this massive requires an absolute powerhouse of an engine to drive it. So we really need to ask ourselves how exactly this company plans to generate that kind of revenue scale so quickly. And that leads us straight to their tactical roadmap.
Let's look at Lupin's bold biosimilar goal, which is really the engine driving all this revenue.
They are actively touting biosimilars as the main vehicle to cross that $100 million finish line. For this specific push, they aren't relying on your standard, traditional generics or even entirely new, ground-up chemical discoveries. Nope, the entire strategy hinges completely on this one specific sector, biosimilars. This is exactly what they're bringing to the market to drive that formidable revenue scale. By going all in on biosimilars, Lupin is making a crystal clear statement to the rest of the industry about exactly where they see the highest potential for rapid, scalable financial return.
And they're doing this on a strict 3-year timeline. It's a rapid sprint to scale.
See, they aren't just setting some lofty goal for, sometime in the next decade. They are putting themselves on a wildly tight clock. 36 months. In the pharmaceutical industry, where regulatory approvals and market penetration can just drag on for years and years, 3 years is lightning fast. They have to initiate strategic scaling, accelerate their growth maneuvers, and cross that massive financial finish line all in just 36 months. This super tight window reveals exactly how confident Lupin actually is in the mechanics of their strategy.
So, what are the strategic pillars for growth? How does Lupin actually get to $100 million?
Well, to hit such a steep target in just 3 years, Lupin plans in-licensing to their innovative India business. This right here, this is the secret sauce. This is the exact tactical maneuver that makes a 3-year timeline even possible. Instead of just solely relying on slow internal research and development to build out their biosimilar portfolio from scratch, they're actively planning to utilize in-licensing. They are going to bring in outside assets, technologies, or products to rapidly build up their offerings.
This dual approach creates a really fascinating synergy. The in-licensing strategy completely solves the problem of time. If you literally only have 3 years, you buy or license the assets you need to scale up fast. But obviously, you need a place to plug those assets into, right? And that's where the second part comes in. They are injecting these in-licensed assets directly into their innovative India business unit.
Which brings us to their focus on innovative India, the core target market for this expansion.
Bringing it all together, we've got the exact corporate blueprint Lupin is using to aggressively scale. They've identified their innovative India business as the prime, fertile ground for this rapid scale-up. It basically acts as the distribution and innovation hub to turn those licensed assets into actual tangible revenue. So let's review the whole structure here. Number 1, scale biosimilars to $100 million. That is the bold target. Number 2, commit to a strict 3-year timeline. That's the immense pressure they've put on themselves. Number 3, utilize in-licensing tactics as a massive speed multiplier. And number 4, focus on the innovative India business as the engine room. It is, quite frankly, a perfectly distilled corporate strategy. As we wrap up this analysis, I want to leave you with one final thought. Will an aggressive focus on in-licensing and the Indian market really be enough to guarantee Lupin's $100 million biosimilar victory in just 36 months? They've drawn a very clear line in the sand, and they've shown us the exact tools they plan to use to cross it. But hey, the pharmaceutical market is notoriously volatile, and execution is absolutely everything. It is going to be incredibly fascinating to watch this 3-year clock tick down and see if this carefully structured blueprint actually reshapes the competitive landscape. Keep a close eye on Lupin, and definitely keep an eye on this 36-month window.